Hey guys, today is Friday night, and tonight's dinner is gonna be Asian sesame ground turkey with some asparagus. I just made this recipe up because this is what I had in my fridge. So what I'm gonna be cooking it with, I'm gonna have I think this is a pound and a half of ground turkey. I got this from Costco, and this is probably like half a pound of asparagus, and then I will be making it with Yoshida sauce. I also got this from Costco, and this is probably like 3/4 cup or a cup of Yoshida. So I'm just gonna pour this whole thing in because that's pretty much what I have left. And then I will be making it with sesame oil and sprinkling it with some sesame seeds. And I will also be adding a little bit of salt and pepper when I ground my turkey. So what I did first was I cooked the ground turkey in the 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then once it was almost ready, finished cooking, I placed the asparagus in there so that way it can also cook along with the ground turkey. So I will let this cook for probably another 5 minutes, and that will help the asparagus get a little bit softer. And then I will season it with some garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then I will cook it for another probably like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I will put in my other seasonings. So I just finished seasoning it with garlic powder, Himalayan pink salt, and some pepper. And then now I'm going to put in my Yoshida. And I think I'm not even going to use, I'm going to use probably like half a cup because it seemed like a lot and I don't want to over season it. And then I'm just going to put a sprinkle of the sesame oil. So this is the sesame oil that I use. And I'm going to mix this around and let it simmer for 5 more minutes. So this is how it looks when I've mixed in all the seasoning. So I'm going to cover it, and then I'm actually going to put it on low for 5 minutes. Alright, so this has been simmering for 5 to 7 minutes, and it's pretty much all done. So my last ingredient is this toasted sesame seeds. And so I'm just going to sprinkle it everywhere. Depends on how much you want. We love our sesame seeds, so yeah. And then that is it. So I'm going to turn it off and keep the cover on. Alright guys, so this is how it looks when it's all cooked and plated and we're just having it with white rice. So this is the Asian sesame ground turkey with asparagus, and it smells good. It looks good, so hopefully it's good. But yeah, so this is what's for dinner on Friday night. Alright guys, so this is what's for dinner Saturday night. We are having burritos, and I made some ground turkey with some taco seasoning, and then refried beans, and I just added it's from the can, so I just added a little bit of water and a little bit of butter, so it made it really creamy. And then I had some leftover white rice, and I just seasoned it with I cooked it in oil, and then I added some lemon pepper seasoning and a little bit of garlic powder. So that's the rice, and then we have our tortillas that I am warming up. So that is what's for dinner, and I'll show you guys how it looks once it's all plated. So to go with our burritos, I just diced up some tomatoes, onions, and cilantro, and we also have some Baker's hot sauce from a just a fast food restaurant, and we just get extras of the hot sauce because we love the hot sauce. So this is what's gonna go in our burritos. So this is Sarah's plate. Can I see it? How it looks?
Look at mine.
That's how it looks. Yummy. Here's Nathan's. Hey guys, so it is Sunday morning and I will be making a crockpot recipe, and it is called crispy pork carnitas. So what I have in the crockpot right now is about 3.62 pounds of pork, butt slash shoulder, and I will be showing you guys the ingredients that I will be making it with. And then so you're gonna need 3 to 4 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper, and then you will need 1 tablespoon of oregano, and they ask for 1 tablespoon of cumin, but I don't have cumin, and I looked it up and they said you could use a taco seasoning mix in replacement to that, so I'm going to use that. So one tablespoon, and then I'm going to be using a large brown onion, and it's going to be cut in wedges, and then 8 cloves of garlic smashed and diced, and then you will be needing 2 limes juiced, and then you're gonna need 2 large oranges juiced, and then you're gonna need 2 bay leaves and 3/4 cup of Coke. So I'm gonna put all these in my crock pot and I'll show you how it looks in just a second. All right, so all the ingredients are in, and this is gonna take 5 to 6 hours on high. This is what I'm gonna put it on high. You could also do it for 8 to 10 hours on low. So yeah, so hopefully this will be ready after church for lunch. All right guys, so this is our carnitas after everything's all cooked and plated, and we have onions and cilantro, and it is so good. The kids love it. And after I cooked it in the crock pot, I actually fried it because it's supposed to be crispy carnitas, and it is delicious. So good. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday and I am preparing another slow cooker recipe, and this recipe is called Crockpot crack chicken, and I don't really like the name of that. I don't like the word crack, you know, but anyways, I will be showing you guys the ingredients for this recipe, and it calls for 3 to 4 chicken breasts, and I just have 2.5 pounds of chicken breast, and then it also calls for 2 packets of 1 ounce of the ranch seasoning. I don't have the packet, and I checked. 1 packet is 2 tablespoons. So 2 ounces of that will be equal to 4 tablespoons of the ranch seasoning. And then this is after the chicken's cooked, and I think it's, I'm gonna double check on the amount of the mayo that's needed. And you're probably gonna need a cup of cheese, any shredded cheese that you have. I have cheddar jack cheese, so this is what I'm gonna be using. And then 8 ounces of cream cheese. So I'm gonna just place the chicken and the ranch seasoning and the cream cheese first. So I will show you that once I put it in my crock pot. Okay, so I have my 4 chicken breasts in there. I sprinkled 3 tablespoons of the ranch seasoning, and then my 8 ounce of the cream cheese. So, and then I'm gonna cook it on high for 3 hours. So I'll show you how this looks after 3 hours. All right guys, so I shredded the chicken breast. It was cooking for, I put 3.5 hours, just because my chicken wasn't thawed out completely, so I just added that extra 30 minutes. And then so now it calls for a cup of mayo and 2 cups of shredded cheese. So you're supposed to mix in the mayo in there and then put the cheese on top of it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you how it looks. All right, so the mayo is completely mixed in, and then so I'm just gonna pour the cheese on top. And then let this melt. And then so once this is completely melted, we're gonna put the bacon. It calls for bacon on top along with some green onions. So I'm gonna show you guys how that looks. So here is my bacon. I'm gonna drain it, and then I have my green onions. I'm just gonna sprinkle the bacon and the green onions on top of the chicken, and I'll show you guys how it looks when it's all plated up. So this is how it looks when the cheese is all melted, and I sprinkled a little bit of the green onions already. I think Leia, she doesn't like green onions, so she'll just pick it out, but I have extra green onions and the bacon to sprinkle on top. All right, so this is how it looks plated. We're just having it with just salad, just pretty much romaine lettuce with nothing on it, just that, because this is very flavorful. The chicken and with the bacon and the green onions, and it looks delicious. And I've already tried it. The kids tried it and they love it. They had I gave them a small little sample and they absolutely loved it. So this is the Crockpot cracked chicken. I want to change it into like the Crockpot best yummy chicken. I don't like using the word cracked, cracked chicken. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so this is a Crockpot yummy chicken recipe. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.